Morning. Let's get to the farm. See if the old Steiger fires up. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. How's the heater fan sound? Still got lots of power? Well, should start. Cold. Almost like that block heater wasn't really working. I don't know. Started anyway. Well, hey Caps. Well, the old Steiger's warming up. Kind of weird, eh? Normally the Massey's warming up or the Magnum's warming up. Today, the Steiger's warming up. Oh, I can't wait to see them. I'll also give these calves their oats for the day. Well, slowly start making our way down the driveway with the old girl. Be warmed up enough by now. Well, we made it to Rocky. Let them know I'm here. The wife should be here right away. There goes the wife. Back at the farm. The old Steiger's at Rocky Mountain Equipment. Hey, girls. Okay, now I gotta figure out what's going on with the up-down truck. It almost sounds like this wheel bearing might be going. Something's growling. I guess I'm gonna have to lift the front of the truck up and then give it a wiggle or what? Something doesn't sound right in there anyway. Here's the plan. I gotta fire up the Massey again today, feed the cows. I only give them a few bales that day, just in case I had to move them sooner than later, but nothing's going on. So I'm gonna feed them again, right by the gateway there, and then after we feed, I'll use the loader, lift the front of the truck up in the air, wiggle those front tires and see if a wheel bearing's going on that truck, or see what's going on, see if I can figure out what that growling noise is. So yeah, we'll fire up the Massey here. Wait for the preheat icon to go away and fire it up. Come on. There she goes. Well, I already give the calves grain for the day, so that job's done. I guess we'll let this thing warm up a bit and grab some hay bales. You know what we could do though? Walk around the corner of the barn, see if there's any cows getting water. Try to catch that 025, the cow that had those twins that died, the stillborns. See if we can catch that cow in the corral, get her in. Ship. Okay, is anything over here? Nope. Well, while we're here, we may as well check that water anyway. Make sure it's not froze or something silly. Nope, it's good. Ooh, it seems kind of full though. I don't remember the water level getting that high before. I wonder if the float got buggered up or something. Well, these gates are still open for when I was letting the cows walk right back in there. They ate the hay out of that bale feeder after I released them when I scour guard there, which is okay. They can go in there if they want. They're not going to stay in there when there's nothing to eat. So, well, I see the cows are way back out in the field grazing, picking at the old stuff where I fed all winter. That's okay. They'll come back to the gate when I feed them over there today. I'll feed them in that spot again, that area again, and that'll keep them coming back there. And then when the day I move them through that gateway to the next field, I'll just try to time it so that they're all over there trying to, pick at that stuff. Go in there with the hay buster when they're hungry, and they'll follow right through. I see a couple cows are hanging around here. A bunch of them are way out there. Oh, they're kind of, looks like they're coming this way though. But we'll feed them right here somewhere again. Okay, a couple more bales to shred. And that's probably good enough. I'm almost thinking after I feed them this go around, the next time they need to get fed, I might just lure them to the next field. Because I won't have to feed them now till Monday, maybe even Tuesday. Get away with not feeding them till. And these bales are a couple years old. They don't roll in the hay buster very good. Kind of a hassle. Yeah, this might be the last time I feed them in this field. I get lots, so I don't have to feed them over the weekend. We might take off to the city just for the day on Saturday as a family. Hang out at the city and do whatever. Last little getaway before calving starts, and then I'll be busy right till end of June probably. Non-stop, go every day. Well, that's good enough. There's a piece of net wrap out there. And I found a few random pieces of net wrap laying out in the field. Just go around. I think I was saying earlier, those hay bales are 2 years old already or something, so they're not staying together very good. Falling apart. But I think we'll grab a hay bale for the bred heifers too. They'll probably need some feed, and if they don't need any, well, whatever, just it can stay right sitting in the hay busters. So we'll grab a hay bale, go out to the bred heifers. If they still got lots of feed, well, then we'll just leave it in the hay buster for now until we gotta feed the cows again. See the bred heifers way out there. That's where I've been feeding them. We'll take a drive out there, see how much hay is left shredded out there. Maybe shred a little bit of hay out there for them, and then next time I feed these girls, probably start feeding them right in the corral here. Lock them in the corral just in case they start calving. I've been calving the heifers out right in the corral, just because if something's going to give you trouble, if something's going to give you trouble, it'll be a heifer, right? So I've been calving the heifers out right in the corral here, like this corral here, until all the snow melts out this way, like out here. All the snow out here, and then in behind the windbreak over there, along these trees. About a 5-acre little tiny piece right in back in here. Once all the snow's gone, then I let the bred heifers out there, and normally they're done calving by then, and if they're not, there's only 1 or 2 left, and I just take the chance, let them out there on grass. Way better off calving them on grass than in a corral. Shitty corral. I don't know, try not to do that anymore. Calve them out in a shitty corral. That's just asking for trouble. But yeah, it is a hassle when you got to get one in though. Like the cows we calve out in probably like a 100-acre field. Maybe not quite. So if you got to get a cow in, she's giving you trouble. It's a hassle. You got to get 2 trucks or side-by-sides or whatever, chase her in. But for the most part, these Angus cattle, they calve fairly good. So. Well, look at that. A little bit of water starting to form in that slough dugout right. There used to be a dugout right there. It's sloughed right in now. It's I mean, that's the lowest spot in the field here, but it was dried right up last year. Normally this whole little field right here is all flooded, like right where I'm driving is flooded, and it floods all the way around. And there's just this corner of the field that is dry, and over there is dry, and along this the fence over there is dry. Otherwise, in a wet year, half this field's probably underwater. But since we've been having drier years, it's dried right up. I've been able to... No, 2 years ago I cut this field for hay. There's the girls. Yeah, there's a little bit of shredded hay left out here, but not a lot, because it looks like it's a big pile of hay, but that's snow underneath that, so there's probably not a lot of hay left out here. I know what we'll do. We'll turn around right here, start shredding our way back to the corrals to kind of sort of start luring them that way towards the corral. And then I don't know if I'll shred the whole bale, because there's only 7 heifers in here. One bale will last them quite a while. So maybe I'll just do like part of the bale, and that'll, or half the bale or something. Somewhere right about here, we'll start shredding. And then that'll keep them fed for the weekend anyway. Well, we'll give them some hay anyway. And you can definitely hear those hydraulics whining. Holy frick. It's loud. Especially I notice that in the videos when I'm doing the editing. It sounds so loud. Well, I think that's good enough. Whatever I shredded there is good. Once they eat that, I think I'll lock them in the corral. And whatever's left in the hay buster, I'll just go shred that along the fence line feeder for the calves. The next time I feed these heifers, I'm going to feed them right inside the corral. That'll lure them right in there. And then I'm going to lock them in the corral from now on, or from then on. Just in case they start calving early. That way they're in the corral, because I wouldn't want to have a heifer calf way out here. Might not end up too good, but good enough. Well, I see the bulls feeders are, you can't really tell. Windows are so dirty. I see the bulls feeders are getting a little empty, but we'll leave them for now. They'll make the weekend probably like Monday or Tuesday next week. I'll fill them back up. What the hell? Why, it looks like that gate up to the water is closed. What the heck? Better go check that out. Hey, Bull. Oh, what the hell? Well, that ain't good. They must have... See that gate there? That gate right there? They must have knocked it loose and it's almost like it's shut. Well, they could still get by it. So they can still get water and stuff, but they must have knocked it loose. Normally I chain it open so they can't swing it closed, you know what I mean? Huh. Oh, let's go like this. Why is it so fucking low hanging like that? What the heck? There we go. It was sagged right down for some reason. Anyway. Okay, let's chain this thing open. Like this. Chain it open tight and you can't bump it or something, and there, it won't come loose now. They could have still walked by, but good enough. Okay, let's go shred the rest of that hay for the replacement heifers, the calves, just to get the rest of that shit out of the hay buster. And maybe we'll lift the front of the uptown truck up in the air, see if the wheel bearing feels loose or what. See what's going on there with that growling noise. I'm guessing wheel bearing, but I don't know. You shouldn't have to lift it very high. Oh, what's going on there? There. That's probably good enough right there. There. check this side first. I don't know, that seems okay. Walk around to this side. Felt like it was coming from this side. Oh yeah. Definitely this side. See that? Okay, how am I going to do this? I got most tools at my house. Maybe I'll drive it home the way it is. Get it home. And I'll start driving Thomas from now on. It's dinner time now. Drive it home. Jump at Thomas. Maybe go for parts after dinner or something. What's that tip? I like that track. All right then. Chores are done for a while. Well, the majority of the chores, I still got to give the cows oats daily, but that's a piece of piss. All right, I'm going to go home for something to eat. There, I think I'll just park it right here, nosed up to the garage. Jack it up with the floor jack. Block it, do it that way here. Shouldn't be too big of a job. I think I might be able to tackle this myself, so. Okay, let's fire up Thomas. Keys must be hanging in the house. I'll take him to town. Grab the part for the uptown truck. And maybe start taking this thing apart today. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I still got to put my sled away too. I'll be done with that thing now. The 97's still outside. I was hoping to take the 97 for one last rip this weekend with the little girl. And after that, that'll probably be it. Snow's going pretty quick around here. I've just been delaying putting the turbo away just to try like drag out the season as long as I can. It feels like I just started sledding. It literally feels like the season just started. It feels like just the other day. Bung Bung kicked off. Sledding season just kicked off and now it's done already. I can't believe it. And the season went by quick. Anyway, let's rip to town. Okay. Back from town. Grab the wheel. Oh, grab the wheel bearing here. The uptown truck. You know what? Still some daylight left. I think I'll jack it up. I'll start replacing that thing right tonight here. Hey, kitty. What? Meat or what the hell? Okay. Grab the floor jack. Jack stand maybe. I forget what size those lug nuts are, but we'll figure it out. Just as I thought. Brake pads. Brake pads are worn down quite a bit. They should be replaced while I got it all apart. But definitely the wheel bearing. So what is all involved in the wheel bearing? I don't think it's that big of a job. I knew I should have grabbed big brake pads. Oh well, grab them tomorrow maybe. Well, the next tool I need, I think, I wonder if that, no, you'd have to take this off, take your dust cap off, take that castle nut or whatever you call it off. Yeah, you have to take your caliper off, I believe. Yeah, I would say so. Okay, I gotta grab some more sockets. Okay, I'm no mechanic here by any means. The brake caliper's off. Now I think we gotta take this dust cap off next. Take that, there's probably a cotter pin and a castle nut in there. Take that off. And then I bet you this bolt here, and there's one more bolt right there. I think if we take those bolts off, or no, we got to get the frickin', where do we have to? The brake rotor off. Do we have to take the brake rotor off? Yeah, we would. Okay, so I got to get a little chisel or something to get in behind there and get the dust cap off. So there is no cotter pin, just a great big nut. I'll need the 3/4 inch socket for that. So, oh crap. I'm pretty sure the 3/4 inch socket set's in the service truck, and the service truck's at the farm. Son of a... And you won't get a wrench on there, so it has to be a socket. I'll have to run to the farm, I guess. Oh, I should have just did the fixing at the farm, but I thought I had all the tools here. The service truck has a lot of the tools that I would have needed to do this job. I just thought that most of the tools were in my toolbox in the garage here. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I don't think I got a big enough 1/2 inch drive socket. That's probably 1.5 inches or something. Ah, crap. Well, let's go see what the biggest socket I have. I got 2 different 1/2 inch drive sockets here. One's a 32 mil, and the other one is a 1.25 inch. So let's see if, no, that's too small already, I can tell. Way too small. Way too small. Crap! That's the biggest 1/2 inch drive sockets I got. So now I got to go to the farm. Yeah, normally the 3/4 inch drive socket set is in this drawer. Well, there's some wrenches in there that I didn't even know were in there. And it's not in there. So that means it's at the farm in the service truck. So I guess let's go to the farm. Oh well. I found some CDs in here. I guess we'll rock out to the farm. Okay, of course I left the service truck parked right in the puddle, and I got my shoes on. Try to do this without getting wet. Because the 3/4 inch drive toolkit should be right in the back seat there somewhere. I think I'll be all right. All right, well, that actually worked out good. Just a little bit of surface water on that ice, and it kind of cleaned off my shoes perfectly. Okay. Let's go home. Keep going on that uptown truck. Oh man, you know what's awesome? When you find your CD case in here. I think I had this in the Magnum. I don't know, the wife must have, I don't know how it got in Thomas here, but anyway, I found this burnt CD, and remember burning CDs? I labeled it Rock Out. I can't play anything on there because it's copyright. Oh, that sucks. I can't headbang, like, anyway. But man, is there some bangers on this burnt CD. Holy frig. Like the last song I was just rocking out to there was Blackened by Metallica. I forgot about that song. Man, that hits hard. Holy frig. And then I pull in the yard and I look at my sled. Still, yeah, I gotta put that away yet, you know. Just thinking, like, it's gonna be like how many months before I ride that thing again? Because I probably won't take it. Yeah, I probably won't take it to Bung Bung next time. Now that I got the 97. I'd like to take it, the 97, and the little girl's 200, and I'll see if I can jam them on the sled deck. But I don't know if they fit. I'd have to try it, I guess. But that 97's fairly wide. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, it's going to be like, I can't believe the season is already done. My sledding season's done. I can't get over that. It literally feels like it just kicked off like a month ago. Crazy. Friggin' crazy. Anyway, I got that 3/4 inch tool kit. Ooh. Hopefully there's the extension or the adapter half up to 3/4, you know what I mean? So it fits on the impact. I guess I'll have to use the ratchet otherwise, but anyway, let's keep going on the old up-down truck here. Oh yeah, perfect. We got the adapter in there. Now I'm guessing, so 1.25 was too small. I'm guessing it's like, where are we at here? 1.5 is my guess. Oh no, that's too big. Okay, well. Yeah, I was just using the wife's ornamental star as a bolt holder. How about the next size smaller? 1 7/16. That still seems a little loose, don't it? Hang on. How about 1 3/8? No, he's too small. Okay, well, we're going to have to use this one, 1 7/16, and hopefully it won't strip that nut. Okay, I'm not sure which way to do this. Do we take the brake rotor off now, or do we take those bolts off now? Those three, but I don't know. Let's just take this big nut off. Uh-oh. There she comes. Holy frig, that seemed tight. Okay. Yeah, that's was right to your CV axle, I suppose, hey? Oh. That boot's ripped. That ain't good. Is it the CV axle? No, it's the bearing. Okay, now I think I'll take those 3 bolts off and see what I gain there. Okay, so I bought one of these cheap flexible 1/2-inch drive extensions. Well, I got the 1/2-inch drive, 3/8 and 1/4 inch. Now, it worked when the bolt was loose, you know what I mean? But I cracked it loose with the ratchet first, and then took it off, right? Because I don't think it would have broke the bolt loose from when it was tight. Okay, one more bolt, and that thing should pop right off, no? Guess we'll find out. Okay, well, I think the next job is to take these little holders for it's at the ABS sensor. It's got to come unhooked from there, because the new piece comes with everything. It's a complete hub. Hang on. Now you can see the wiring there. New wiring, wheel studs, everything, bearing, everything. It's a complete assembly. So this thing, I think, would come off now. I got the big nut off. I cranked it all the way to the left to get this bolt out to make it easier. So I think I'm going to turn it back straight. I don't think that really matters though. And from what I see, it comes apart right here. This piece, it's all separate. I just got to get this off. Unplug it there, and there's a couple little holders I got to get it out of. I got this unhooked. Got it out of the holder things and unplugged. Now I'm kind of stumped here as to why this won't just pop right off with that nut undone. Those 3 bolts. It's probably just got to be... It's probably got to be freaking pounded or something. Give her a little tap. There we go. Yeah, she was just a tight fit in there, that's all. What the hell is this garbage? Oh, just your tint, or your, what do you call that thing? Okay. Well, this should slide right off now. Just like that. Garbage. Okay, well, I should get the blow nozzle from the air compressor. Blow all this clean. Maybe take a little bit of emery cloth, just lightly, to buff that up a little bit. You wouldn't want to shave that down so it fits loose in there, but yeah, I want to blow that out anyway. Emery cloth, blow nozzle. Okay, now I think I'm going to take a little emery and just lightly buff that. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'll grab the new piece. Well, first we got to put this kind of sort of on. And then I think I might put a little bit of grease on these splines just because. Not on the threads, but on the splines. Just a little bit. Keep it from seizing up, you know, rusting out, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think I'm ready to put that new hub assembly on. Okay, that new one went in really friggin' easy. So hopefully, no, I didn't emery cloth it that much. It just, Well, let's see this flexible extension to buzz these in now. Yeah, you can't get them very tight, but. Well, there, I don't even think you need it there, but how about this one? Try to get it on that one. No, I'll have to turn the wheel the other way. Okay, buzz this side up. I cranked her all the way to the left. Not sure how tight. You probably got to torque them, but I'm just going to go with German torque specs on those Guten tight, so I think we'll be all right. Well, I think it's time to put this big nut on. Tighten him up. Buzz him on. And other than that, that's about all I can really do. I guess I can get the brake rotor back on. But I can't put there's no point putting the caliper back on because I'm going to do brake pads, so those 3 bolts are tight. Let's tighten this up. Call that good. Yeah, I think we can put that rotor back on. Which way does it? Yeah. There. Now, where was that little tiny screw? I put a little dab of grease on that little tiny bolt. I don't know, you don't really need it, but whatever. It just holds it secure. Okay. That's better. I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight. Yeah, I can't put the caliper back on. I can't put the tire back on, so good enough. Let's clean up some of these tools. See what I did with the tire? Used it as a jack stand, the tire and rim. Just got to get a bigger hammer to get that old hub off. Well, that was kind of a piece of piss. Wasn't that bad. Oh, hang on, I gotta do one more this little holder thing. There, just like that. And he was just hanging there, I don't know. Looks like that kind of goes into something, but I don't know where it would go. Right there somewhere. Is there a hole there? Well, there is too. Right there. Why is there... I think it's got to go in 2 different holes. Oh yeah, there is 2. Hang on. Come on. Just makes it harder to unhook the wire when you put it in. There we go. There. Alrighty. I'm just gonna let that sit right there. We can clean up some of these tools anyway. The big hammer. Well, hang on, we can put the dust cap on. There's a little hammer. There. Okay, well, the stool can come in. I think I'm going to leave that stuff there. Maybe just set it over here out of the way. Take the impact. And this hammer in, and maybe we should go in for... Oh, I'll have to come back to that stool. Hang on. Okay, good enough for now. Maybe we should go in for a shot. I think we should have a shot. Wasn't a bad day today. Dash of cinnamon. I got a sweet tooth, so I do like 2.5 bar spoons of brown sugar and 2 ounces of pecan whiskey and then 3 ounces of milk. Fill that glass right full of ice. Shake the piss out of it and enjoy. Yeah, you want to shake the ever-living crap out of it. How did I mix it? Ooh, that's good. Oh, frick! I forgot. Oh, that hurts. That ice on those fillings, it still hurts. Still painful. I forgot I just got fillings like it's been 2 weeks, but really cold stuff and really hot stuff, it's still awfully sensitive. Holy crap, that hurt. Well, that wasn't a bad day today, hey? Got the Uptown truck, well, not quite fixed. You know, I was going to buy brake pads when I went to get the part, the wheel bearing hub. I thought, I should just get brake pads too, because I'm going to have it all apart. And never did. Thought I'll take the chance and maybe I won't need them. Of course I need them. But that wheel bearing itself wasn't that bad of a fix, hey? That was pretty easy. Oh yeah, then we got the old Steiger dropped off at Rocky Mountain Equipment today. That's good. Gonna do a bearing roll on that old thing. Everyone knows Dallas on TikTok. Kind of reminded me about that. So you guys follow him on TikTok? Better go follow him. Everyone knows Dallas. Pretty good farming content, but it's pretty good. Oh, there we go again. Son of a... What am I doing? But man, I got to tell you, going back to the sledding season thing, like, I know I said it earlier today, but my season is done already. I really can't get over that. It feels like it just started and now it's over. Well, maybe not quite over. I'm hoping to get one more rip around home here with the little girl. And then after this coming weekend, I think that'll be it. The snow will be all pretty much melted and it just won't be able to ride really at all. So, and also, it's funny, I had full intentions this past sledding season to learn how to do those re-entries, hop-overs, bow ties, and all that. I think I tried to do those things maybe a handful of times. That was it. I don't know why I never tried to do it more, but I don't know. Just, I don't know what to say. I don't really, yeah. I'd like to think it's not fear holding me back, but maybe it is. Maybe it's all fear. I don't know. But I am kind of disappointed with myself that way. Not really trying harder to learn those maneuvers. But season's done now. I guess there's always next season. But overall, I had a really good season. I met a whole bunch of new people. You know, the first trip of the year was Bung Bung in McBride. And I met a guy off TikTok there, King of Pilsner. Him and his wife come out to McBride. He's from way over in Saskatchewan somewhere. How long was his drive again? It was like 16 hours in the truck or something like that. He was in the truck a long time, all day. But I think he had a good time. So I met them at that trip, and then did level 2 training mid-December. That was a really good trip. And then I got the chance to ride with, got the chance to go for a rip with Jamie Wozchuk out of Blue River. He toured us around the one day there, kind of guiding us around, a few of us. And I tell you, if you ever get the chance to ride with him or get him to guide you, do it. Such a good time. And then whole bunch of guys met up down in Cook City, Montana. When was that trip? End of January. There was 2 guys from Colorado, 2 guys from Utah, a guy from Michigan, and 2 guys from Montana itself. And then me and another buddy from Alberta here all went down. And we all met up in Cook City and ripped it up. That was a really good time too. And then at the end of the season, my last trip, I ended up meeting Landon Pavan. He rides for Base Camp Motorsports out of Calgary there. And the one and only Andreas Bergmark was on the mountain, the same mountain we were the last day I rode out in Revelstoke. That was pretty cool. Very nice people, those Swede people. Swedes. As soon as I was parked on my sled and Buddy Chase was on his sled, and then one of the guys from Sweden was parked, and we were all chatting, and then the other 3 guys from Sweden pulled up. And as soon as they pulled up, they immediately jumped off their sleds, walking over, hello, my name is so-and-so, handshake. Just, yeah, very respectful. Respectful people. But yeah, and then the other guy I met, Chase Masson, Elevation Films on YouTube. If you're not following him, go give him a follow. He's a ripper. Just ended up messaging him on Instagram, asking if he had any interest in meeting up for a rip. And sure enough, he said, yeah, let's do it such and such days. And it was 2 trips ago I met up with him, ripped it up with him. And then the last trip I went, rode with him again. So awesome. Met a lot of new people this past season. Wow. Now that I think about it, I met a lot of people, actually. Holy crap. But man, I'm pretty excited to get these cows calved out. And then get that old Steiger hooked onto the drill. Oh, I can't wait. Can't friggin' wait for seeding. Well, I had to go. Talk to you later.